7, 8, 9, 10.
I'm just going to reposition a bit to the right to get going out of my shot. Girls are going to be better than the guys are.
Welcome back to Abbottstown. We're once again bringing you coverage from the long-awaited 2020 GAA Rounders All-Ireland Finals, live from GAA National Games Development Centre for Excellence. If you joined our first game, you were treated to a thrilling game. Carrick McGrath won out. And coming up just before the Barntown versus Breaffy Senior Ladies Final, we have Katie O'Connor from Barntown to sing us out with the national anthem. Both teams just lining up there, getting ready for Kate, who's also taking part in today's game. Okay, both teams are just lining up just ahead of the national anthem. For our photos, we have Glynn Barntown on screen in the blue and green, and then along the other line we have Breaffy of Mayo in the blue and grey. Glynn Barntown heading for 5 in a row in the ladies senior titles, and Breaffy's first appearance here at the All-Ireland final day, hoping to stop their drive for 5. Katie O'Connor up to sing us with the national anthem. We're back in studio now, taking you into the ladies senior All-Ireland final. I'm joined on commentary for this game by Alice Clark, Bagnallstown stalwart of rounders, looks after the ladies and the minor team in Bagnallstown, and Eddie Healy from Limekiln joining us again for this game. So we mentioned in our men's game this morning, lots of you tuning in will be really familiar with the game, but myself, Alice and Eddie will still try and do our best to give you the basics of the game and go through some of the plays as they happen. Again, this game taking place over 7 innings, the teams taking in turns to bat and to field. Scores are recorded by the batting team getting around the first, second and third base and back in over home, and then the fielding team will try and stop by get them out, the individual batter or the people running on the bases. 3 outs and the team swap over. So just as the toss has happened, we see Glynn Barntown have actually won the toss and they will opt to field first. The Glynn Barntown panel: Emma Reddy, Vanessa Howland, Sheena Kane, Ciara Waters, Amanda Howland, Anne Hanley, Aisling Walsh, Yvonne Hanley, Kate Duggan, Sarah McGuinness, Chloe Kern, Katie O'Connor, Chloe Doyle, Katrina Walsh and Linda Dempsey and Shirley Roach, captained by Amanda Howland with Katrina Walsh managing. The Breaffy team, the panel today: Avril Coyle, Gráinne Fahy, Olivia Toaster, Michelle Hopkins, Laura Williams, Paula Lenihan, Helen Gallagher, Helena McCardle, Katie Kenny, Karen O'Neill, Gráinne Gavin, Magella Haverty, Anya Baskiel, Olivia Leonard, Jacinta Walsh, Aisha Hennigan and Petra Applegreen. Captained by Gráinne Fahy with Colin Jordan and Seamus Lunn managing. So welcome back, Eddie. Welcome, Alice. Should have a good game. Less mistakes. It's a pressure-filled All-Ireland final. 5 in a row is hard for any team. So up against Glynn Barntown today, I think Breaffy have what it takes to stop them.
I think they have, yeah. It will be a close game. It all depends, like I said, who makes the less mistakes. But I think Breaffy have the talent there to do it. It'll be just a case of who holds their nerves the best.
Well, yeah, at the moment you have the juggernaut at the moment, that is Glynn Barntown. They seem like they're unstoppable at the moment for the last few years with Emma. You have the Hanley sisters Howell there that will probably compete with Crow Park Stadium when they got going as well. That will put on a lot of pressure to Breaffy to see if they can manage it. Breaffy's biggest chance today, I would say, is if Michelle has the game of her life there, and then she's normally smiling at every game. If she takes that smile off her face and puts a bit of venom into the game, that gives Breaffy a good chance here. So best of luck to both teams.
So we've had 2 batters from Breaffy, Laura Williams and Olivia Toaster, 2 good bats falling just outside the infield line, and Breaffy have managed to play her on second and first.
Yeah, you can see that the good start from Breaffy in the first inning to get the first and second batter out and go.
Emma Reddy bowling in there to Vanessa Howland as catcher.
Alice, your teams have been here before.
Oh, we have many a time.
You have been the previous juggernaut that was there with Nicola Clark in there, and with Glynn Barntown we have Emma Reddy. How do you feel? You've been in this position.
Been in a lot of positions. We're in 11 years in a row. We're in the finals. And
there also just have a big hit there from Grania from Breaffy, and great play there by Kate Duggan, centre outfield, got it back into Amanda Howland quick on third and got the runner from Breaffy out. So good quick decision making by the Barntown team outfield, and punished Breaffy for a big hit.
Yeah, you can see they protect the third base there, so it still leaves the options there. But again, Breaffy only 1 out. Again, just get a couple of runs in the first inning if they can.
I think the game will be taught by the pitcher and the catcher. Will play an awful lot in the game, both pitchers and catchers. If they pitch well, they'll be good.
Yeah, you find there's a big hit.
Another big hit. This is
Grania. Good catch.
Great catch.
Is that Shirley Road?
Kate Duggan out centre outfield, great catch. Breaffy have managed to get a player onto third, so they are in scoring position here, but 2 out for Breaffy after some excellent outfield play from the Barntown. Next up to bat, Helen Gallagher.
Starting to nose the crosswind coming into that pitch.
Yeah.
Emma Reddy just changing her mind on
She
this
could either
pitch.
hit a long hit now or go off just first base to get herself safe to first.
Yeah, it's about being sensible in the first
know.
inning still, isn't it? Take the base if it's available.
It's not a case of always hitting the big hit.
Big confidence from Emma, doesn't need too much time to steady herself for her pitch. And she is now 1 of each, 2 good. This is her last good ball for this Helen Gallagher from Breaffy on the bat. And it's gone up in the sky.
It's a foul ball, is it?
This is a foul ball.
So big recovery from Glynn Barntown there.
Yeah, great start for Glynn Barntown after getting 2 runners on the bases from Breaffy. Good start for them to finish out without any home. It's really up. It's put up to Breaffy now to try and get back in with no massive run damage from Glynn Barntown.
Yeah, well, Breaffy have a good combination between the backstop and first base. They always seem to get a lot of outs in that area, so I'd say they'd be concentrating on that as well again today. But again, as I said, it's time for Michelle to get a bit bad.
Yeah, the 2 of them have to work together, the pitcher and the catcher, and first base to get the early outs if they can.
And a good thing, and the thing about Glynn Barntown with that crosswind coming in, it might take away them big hits, which will bring Breaffy's infield play into the game. That could prove a big point.
First up to bat for Glynn Barntown, Sheena King, originally from Adamstown. Nice ball down third base, gathered well out there by, that's Kate Kenny left outfield, just past the shortstop. A good bat for Sheena King, making her final debut for Glynn Barntown. And next up we've Ciara Waters, left-handed batter. We can see the shortstop, the Roman infielders, move towards the right-hand side of the left-hand side of the pitch, right-hand side of the pitch, to kind of anticipate a ball coming down.
Yeah, sometimes left-handed people hit it down the right-hand side to confuse.
So
that's good, isn't it?
Some good run and good pressure in from Sheena in on second base with Avril Coyle. Ball just got past her. So the batter's up.
So same position as what Breaffy was in the first.
First and second on the base.
Okay, now we've Kate Duggan.
Kate Duggan's team seems to hit it down toward. So with that wind, she might be struggling with a foul ball.
We could see some big hits today. Both Emma Reddy and Michelle Hopkins are 2 of the best bowlers in the ladies' game at the moment. So yeah, I think it's definitely a face-off between these 2. and any of these batters can connect with that ball, we could see some big hits.
Oh, that's his name.
Unlucky with the catch.
And that just skimmed off her, so technically the ball bounces outside the box can be foul, but the catcher getting a hand to it has actually made it good. So great decision making by Kate to get on to first. And now Glynn Barntown in the dream position with Emma Reddy stepping up to bat. Big hitter and bases loaded.
Yeah, this is going to be a free hit. Expected to go.
Emma,
It's the fourth set.
yeah, Emma normally hits down the line, third base.
This is
the battle of the bowlers here at the moment.
Yeah. They don't like facing each other, bowlers.
Yeah. I want your crown.
Yeah.
Fantastic bowling there at the moment. That's 2 fouls, is it? Or was that in play? A good stop by third base.
Yeah, she normally plays down the third side base.
You can see Emma giving
So Emma's under a
instructions.
bit of pressure.
You can see her giving instructions to her team to watch her, so whatever decision Emma makes, the team will follow. So if she decides to sacrifice herself without a good hit, she won't run and the rest of her team will stay as they are on the bases. That was a good
That was not
bad ball. Sorry, time I was walking off. So we've now last of each. No bowler wants to give a walk on for a.
Oh, good play from Michelle. There you go.
Yeah, that's excellent bowling
That's a
from
good
Michelle.
pitching, yeah.
First out for Glynn Barntown. Base is still loaded.
Well, you could see when she had 2 good balls in, she tried to do something new with the next ball, so that's why on the poi.
Yeah, great stuff from Michelle, and good communication from the Glynn Barntown team to stay where they are. Sometimes the first couple of, we saw it in the men's match, the first couple of innings can be a bit tense and can lead to poor decision making, so good stuff from them. Next we have Vanessa Howland up to bat. Glynn Barntown runners on the bases, poised to try and get some scores on the board here.
The wind is picking up as well. It's hell a tail on the pitchers as well.
Yeah, again,
know,
it's coming behind them
yeah.
or across them, so it's actually going against the batters.
And now right down between first and second, that a great bat from that was Vanessa Howland, and she's gotten Sheena King in home. First on the scoreboard for Glynn Barntown. Great clever bat, never needing more than 1 base, but great response from the Breaffy outfield team to limit it to just 1.
Yeah, well now you have Glynn Barntown settling because they still only have the 1 out and their bases loaded.
Now we have Aisling Walsh up to bat. Those foul balls, I think we'll see a lot with 2 excellent bowlers. We're going to see a lot of foul balls. The slitter will skirt off those bats.
Yeah, well they know how they bowl as well. They're aiming for their hands whenever they get the opportunity. That's where you're seeing balls going behind.
Yeah, I think both teams looking to get that first inning under their belts and settle into the meat of the game. And that's a big hit from.
High ball, is that foul or is it in?
Walsh.
That's foul ball.
That is a foul ball.
Yeah. Bit of nerves there with the high ball. What do you think, Alice?
It is, yeah. Don't know what to do with it.
Looking for the points on the board at the moment, isn't it?
Hard to come by.
Yeah, it's looking like it.
We can just see a foul ball means no players can run. It kind of goes to show how quick these players are moving from base to base. All of them had to take the full walk back to the previous base and reset. So I think this is the last good ball here. And the
Here's
back
Michelle
shot.
doing it again.
That is great bowling from
Yeah.
Michelle. 2 people out.
Not only that, that was 3 fouls, wasn't it? 3 foul balls from
3 foul
Michelle.
balls from Aisling Walsh there. And that's really a testament to the bowler, not the batter.
Yeah, well, she's under pressure with bases loaded, and she's still fouling them out.
Now we have Yvonne Hanley, originally from Adamstown.
That's a good
They're
hit.
playing with Glynn Barntown, and she has gone right down to a second.
Yeah.
That right outfield has gathered that. And they're trying to get into the bases to minimise the damage, but another one home for Glynn Barntown.
That's all you have to do at this stage is just bring 1 home at a time.
Yeah, I was
Base are
surprised the
loaded, you
third
know.
base didn't try to have a go there
Yeah.
because the ball was played to second.
Just bring it home that way.
I think that comes with the experience of these Barntown team who've been in. This is their 5th final. They're not going to make any rash decisions. They're going to take it slowly. They know it's a long day.
Yeah, well, as I said, they're a bit of a juggernaut of a team at the moment.
You could see them taking a lot more chances on those later on in the game.
See the position of the feet there. It looks like the batter wants to aim out over first. Did you notice that?
Yeah,
Alice?
I did. Yeah.
She's after changing her feet a little bit more there now.
And she could change it again before she hits it.
Yeah.
To bring it back the other way.
This is Yvonne Hanley, sister of Anne, who just went also from Adamstown County Wexford.
It's a great asset if you have a player that can hit both sides.
Yeah, well, I'm starting to think because Michelle's been going for the hands, and she pulled out the leg to not go for the hands.
Don't know.
Michelle is giving a little bit of a fist pump there. There was a lack of swinging for her good ball, so I think Yvonne might be on her last good ball. The ball has gone up.
You'll have time, Michelle.
Well done.
Michelle has
Lovely play, lovely play.
And that was 2 out in a row there for.
Well, there you
those
go.
that
Looks
little
like Michelle
partnership.
doesn't have that smile on her face today.
Did the run get in that time, I wonder?
No,
I don't think so. No,
No, we're
the play was good there.
2 for Barntown and 3 out.
She
That
took her
was
time as well from the catch. You could see that.
really good communication, like you were saying, Alice, between the bowler and the backstop.
Oh, you have to have that. You have to have that in a game.
No, Michelle gave herself the time on the ball, knowing that the safe hands, Olivia Toaster, were in there ready to get that coming in and stop that run from Barntown.
And
Well,
the catcher, the catcher can see all the play. So I mean, that's really should be really going by what they can see, and they should be calling an awful lot of the balls because they actually see the full game. So.
And we see it often with a high ball. Sometimes if the catcher is already thinking about their next move, the ball can drop.
Yeah.
So it's you could see there Michelle had full confidence that Olivia was going to be in weight and she didn't need to think about the next decision.
Well, you can see they could have been very punished badly with the bases loaded there, and they only
Yeah.
suffered two runs in that inning. And again, Michelle has
That
been
is a
firing.
great
That's
bat
a
from
down
Katie
side.
Kenny.
It's coming close on the tag.
That was some excellent first base feeling there by Sheena King, and the ball was over to her so quickly. What looked like an excellent bat down along the third base line to Vanessa Howland, and over to Sheena for that first out for Breaffy. Top of the second, we are 2-0 to Barntown.
There's a lot of adrenaline flowing already, isn't it? I hear the roars from where we are.
This is Helen Gallagher from Breaffy. And that is
That's
a
a
high
high
ball.
It's a high, put that backspin on it. Oh,
And
good
there
catch,
is
good catch.
A good crossfield run there from Yvonne Hanley to gather that centre field. And second Breaffy player out. Those high balls, that Barntown field team will catch them all day. Here's Emma Reddy. This is a difficulty facing off with a bowler. The quality of Emma Reddy or Michelle, it's really hard to place where you're hitting them.
Here's Emma's turn.
Yeah, because they mix up the balls as well. So you get a fast one time, you get a slow one the next time. So you really don't know what you're going to get. So your reflexes have to be quick.
That's two high balls, is it?
Yeah,
Here's Michelle facing.
that was high as well.
She took the high.
She took the high.
And that has just skirted short
She was
of
lucky
the
there.
hands of
She was,
Kate Duggan.
yeah, and she could have had a walk.
Yeah.
First base for Michelle Hopkins.
You
And now we
always-
have Magella Haverty up to bat.
You always say take the walk if you can. Everyone is safe to a base.
Easier day walking than it is running.
It is. Especially at your age, I want to.
Hey, let's not talk about ages.
Lovely
only a
ball
number.
down third base. A bit of indecision from the batter, but she hadn't left the box, so she could recover well there. And that again, just through the legs of
Michelle
Vanessa
have a
Howland.
look at her if it happens. No, good play.
And that was correct decision making by our Breaffy batter.
You want to have that made up before you're halfway to second base to go to third base.
Ah, yeah, you
Because the ball comes back so quick.
Yeah, again, you're just looking to put on that little bit of pressure to
Yeah.
make the throw happen, to try make a mistake.
The ball has gone high. The runners made the right decision to make the run, so at least you can advance around the bases. And that is 3 out with no home for Breaffy. Good catch by Sheena King there on first base. The batter has no choice really but to go because they're going to be caught every day. Yeah. Good stuff there from the Barntown. Bottom of the second, Barntown up to bat. one thing we've seen even with the earlier game, the tempo is really quick.
Oh yeah,
We're
yeah.
flying through innings. There's no long
There's
drawn
not
out play.
a lot of mistakes happening.
No.
Yeah.
But that's what you would expect, or need to expect in an All-Ireland final. It should be quick.
What we're finding from the first 2 innings, we might get it from Barntown. Barntown look like they're getting more people on bases,
Yeah.
and Breaffy look like they're struggling to get
Someone
a
base,
few onto the
yeah.
bases. Yeah. But again, this is Breaffy's first final, I believe, is it?
It
So
is,
they
yeah.
have to go through this little kind of motion and nerves and get settled and stuff.
It's,
As we know, Michelle looks like she's ready, but the rest of the team might not be there.
it's their first final, but a lot of these players are very experienced coming up with the All-Irelands with Castlebar, who no
Castlebar,
longer
yeah.
have a Rounders team. So a lot of these players, first time at Breaffy, but have been here before on the big day. So I think there's a good mix in this Breaffy team, really strong outfit. They'll definitely put it up to Barntown if they can hold on to them for the first 5 or 6 innings.
Yeah, we were played Castlebar a good few years ago, and it was Olivia that was pitching, and Hoppy was catching. So they've changed the combination. Olivia was very good at pitching as well.
I don't be surprised if they don't have that up their sleeve later on in the game as well. We seen that last year. Was it
Yeah.
last year, the year before with Iron Eagles? Daryl Doolan came in with the last 2 innings.
Yeah.
Nobody was expecting that.
That is some lovely bowling. No choice but take the high ball, and just spilled, unfortunately. That was a tough spill, I think, from the third base player, Laura Williams. A windy day makes it hard for the high ball
It
catcher
does, yeah.
too, because it changes the trajectory as it's coming down. Big high one from
Option for the
Sheena
catcher.
King,
Is it a double play on? It's double.
and that is our shortstop. Got it, that lovely. What Eddie means there about a double play, Eddie, what can you explain that to us?
Yeah, well, the shortstop got the ball. She was waiting. It was up in the air for her a little bit too long for her, but she knew what she wanted to do. That, as I said before, it's having 2 options and 2 plans as it's happening. She had the catch, and she knew there was a runner heading for second, so she tried to get the out on the second as well.
Potentially could have, two
Yeah,
for
the
one in
2
that one.
outs. No, we have a free base on first, do we? No, we don't.
We do, capture out, just skirting past that lower level ground, and the runner is making the runner is moving on to second. This can happen if a ball skirts past you and a little bit of indecision comes in, and there's
Yeah.
a kind of a bit of panic.
Bit of panic, that's
Um,
what you said, yeah.
I think Breaffy haven't really settled down yet into the game. They're a bit nervous, aren't they?
Yeah, to be smart, this will be
Yeah.
smart now for Kate to just take the first base and let them make a decision what they want to do.
Yeah, Ciara Walters,
Again, it's
good
finding
stretch
out
there
if
to
she
get on
goes
to
for
second.
first or does she throw it to home. Again, Alice, I think you throw it to first, would you, even if you have someone on third here? It's
We
so
try,
early in the
if it
game.
stops with the catcher, we try to take home and let it up to first then.
Would you go that way? We'd go straight to first. We would.
Oh no, wait.
Too-
Sure,
too
it's only,
early
it
in
only
the
takes
game.
a bit of an effort. Just take 2. So I always say in training, 2 steps.
Oh, with the free base though.
And that's gone up in the air
take
for
home.
Kate Duggan. And our
That's a good
shortstop
catch.
again, and that is unlucky to get the Glynn Barntown runner out on home base. But a lovely gather again from the shortstop.
You see, going again back on that play, if you have the shortstop and you go for the run at the batter, you get the out on first and you have the option to get them out on home.
Yeah, but if you do it first, you don't have to worry about home. Let the
Yeah,
ball
but
go
you-
up.
it's the
It's
safe.
only a
it's the
second.
safe.
It's only a second. Let the ball go up.
Yeah.
Now we have
Yeah,
Emma
but
ready up.
it's too early to protect
Yeah.
the run score, is it really? You would want to be getting teams out early in each inning.
You would, like, if it gets the run start to
long
add
gone
up
high
now
for
at
him,
this
ready?
stage. The heads will begin to drop. Oh, no one got a belt in the head that time.
Sign that slitter.
I think this may be Emma's last good ball. And it's a
She's
whopper
struggling with the
outfield,
foul.
but it might have blown just in over the foul line, and that is a foul ball. And
This is what we were talking about,
Yeah,
that wind coming
that
across,
was-
and we know Emma can hit it deep down toward.
that was this. Sorry, this is her last good ball. It is a struggle for outfield players to tell good and bad balls. You're so far back from the bowler.
Now she's trying to go over second
And this
base.
is her
to
last
change
good
her
ball,
feet.
and
She didn't work.
But she still had options at first base. Oh, she got pumped.
So that was one in for Glynn Barntown, but the out on first. You're a big fan of going for the out, Eddie, as opposed to
Yeah, look, come here. The damage, you got the out, and if you didn't go for Emma there, and you played safe. You would have had one on first and one on third, and you still had a batter coming in, so you had two live people on bases now. But look, Emma done what she had to do, and they got the run, so they got the point.
So we have a score of 3-0 for
I think it's
Barntown.
4, is it?
I'm not sure if Barntown got that other runner in, so we'll just get clarification on that. But decent enough feeling by Breaffy there. You know, Barntown were filling the bases and not too much damage done. It's all very redeemable still.
Yeah,
So
Breaffy need to get a 1 or 2 now on the score.
Yeah, they need to get settled now, because
Yeah.
this 4 could turn into 10 in no time.
yeah, just confirming there, that's 4-0 to Glynn Barntown. So they've had 2 in each of the first innings, and we're top of the third. And this is Breaffy backstop Olivia Toaster. Again, one of the best backstops catchers in the game.
Yeah, Breaffy need to get a score now to settle them down.
Yeah, it looks like looks like they have.
And that is a
had
high
person in
ball,
there.
and that is coming off great
In between them.
bowling, and
Yes, that's in between.
bit of confusion between Kate Reddy and I think that's Anne Hanley. Again, it comes back to how important the calling and communication is when you're outfield.
It is. Many heads were bumped over the years. 2 fielders running into each other, knocking
Yeah.
each other out.
That was
Including
a
myself.
slight let off for Breaffy there. Managed to get a player to
there's a
first
hit.
base, and there's a
Is
big
this going to
hit.
struggle with the foul line again, though?
And this is Kate.
And now we
Kate
look like
Duggan's
Breaffy's at the
just a bit
settling
short.
down.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they need to settle down this third innings now. Or be,
Yeah, it looks like they're going to just hit the ball now. They seem to be comfortable to say, let's just go for it now.
Just slightly short of Kate Duggan again. Good batting there from Scrawny Gavin from Breaffy. Good big hit. So Breaffy now have a runner on second and third.
or they might
first
be
and
getting
second.
the measure of Emma's pitching.
Yeah, well, they could be
know.
just saying we don't know how to go against
Yeah,
Emma,
so
so we'll
just-
just go for Emma. You know. Sometimes overthinking a bowler as well can make it bad
Yeah.
on you.
You're now referee today, Anne-Marie from the Cullen Club in Carlow.
Maybe under the ball. There's a good catch.
Catch Yvonne Hanley. Got it into second and got it in home quick. So no runs in, good catch, and 1 out for Barntown.
Go back to the tap idea.
We have a free base now on first
Yeah.
for Breaffy.
What would you
But they have
do
a
now,
runner
Eddie?
on second or
What
third.
would I do? We're back to that question again.
Yeah, what would you do in this
well,
one?
if I'm Glynn Barntown, I'm 4 up at the moment, and there's only 1 out. If this is the tap, I'm going for the out on first base. You know, you have the runs
Yeah.
on the board.
Looked like a good ball from Emma Reddy.
But for me, for Breaffy, for batting, I would just tap it down and go for it.
That
And
looks
that's a
that
big
looks like a good hit, but
force.
it's in the air enough. Yeah, it's caught.
Big hit, Helen Gallagher,
No
and
catch,
a lovely into her
catch.
base.
She's going for
And
it.
she's gone.
Good running.
That is some excellent running. Grania Gavin gets Breaffy on the board. Excellent decision making. It was a great catch by Yvonne Hanley, I think that time. And great for Breaffy to get on the board there. So we are now
Oh, that's a
big hit.
fantastic hit. That
We
is.
have Katie
Is
Kenny
that caught again?
in, and Glynn Barntown have come in. So we're just getting some clarification on the score.
Vanessa Howland up first.
Just some great bowling so far. Just some stats on it. Both bowlers have actually bowled 11 balls at the end of the second inning, and Glynn 9 good balls and Breaffy 10 good balls. So they're very
Very
evenly
close,
matched,
yeah.
these two bowlers, and it really sets up a good game. It sets up lots of batting, lots of good fielding play.
Yeah, well, look, Breaffy's at they're getting their 2 runs, I believe, on the score now. So it's there in it to try and make sure Glynn Barntown don't get their 2 now, you know. But at least they're on the board now and they're getting settled.
Yeah, it's just
Their
settling
batting
down.
looked a lot better than that. They look like they're going through the ball rather than.
Shallow Just slightly short. Batter changed her mind.
So if that play happens on the force, hopefully the shortstop covers the force base.
And that
There's
just
that.
gone by her, and that's an easy out for our first base, Gráinne Fahy.
There's that backstop home force base combination.
Yep,
You can see how relaxed she was taking it in.
really important for Breaffy this time to keep the score down. We've come back 4-2. Keeping the game good and close. Bottom of the third,
Oh, if they get 3 outs here, it's a big message back to Barntown.
and that is a big high ball
Should have
travelling
somebody under that, did
outfield.
we? Great
We have our
catch.
centre outfield.
Excellent catch.
That is Katie Kenny. Excellent catch outfield.
As you said, Eddie, if they do get the third out without any runs scored, it would settle them back in well into the game.
Yeah, well, they have 2 out now and
Yeah.
nobody on the bases, so
Yeah.
look, they have a free run at this.
And we have Anne Hanley that just hits
Is it under the ball
hits a
again,
nice
are we?
one.
No, it's been over.
No harm, no foul, only first base.
It almost seemed Anne was a bit of surprised herself. It seemed like a bit of a miss-hit, lucky to keep just inside the foul line. But again, it's that instant decision making. Head down, go to first, and keep the game moving.
I think the way Hoppy's been bowling at the moment, she might get the out inside at the
And
before the run happens. There you
slightly
go.
skewed Yvonne Hanley and caught by Olivia Toaster there as catcher.
And
Great,
Breaffy are back
quick
in it.
three outs from Breaffy.
That was good pitching by Poppy that time.
It was, yeah.
We were training now, Eddie, would you train pitcher, catcher, first base, throwing a lot?
When we were younger, we used to do a lot of pitcher bowler first base.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I'd be playing shortstop now, so I tried to get the batter to force and try fire it to force myself.
Well, I think it's the thing that most new clubs should definitely try to do if they can. You know, at time when you practice, you have to try and get everything into it. But if you could that's as a drill would be a good drill, like to set them up.
But that's the basics, isn't
Yeah,
it? Get the basics
basics
right,
right.
and then you understand everything else.
Yeah.
Everything else follows down when it comes to games.
Yeah.
The more games you play, the more
High ball
experience you get.
there, and there's Anne Hanley. Grab us off quite easily. One out already for Breaffy. Coin. Michelle Hopkins up next to batter. That is a
Nice
good,
shot.
good
Great hit.
bat by Michelle Hopkins.
She's under
Gathered well.
pressure, is she?
No.
No.
Gathered
Great
well
shot.
there by Kate Duggan, but
Yeah, great stop.
no fear getting the out there. Great bat. Got her to first base. Nice and steady from Michelle Hopkins.
Again, as we said in the men's game, this is the first game and it's 7 innings to go. You know, so we still have that idea that the mental side of tiredness comes into the game as well.
And you always find that the 4th, 5th and 6th are the longest innings you could put through in the 7 innings game.
Yeah,
Everyone just seems to just turn off. I don't know what it is.
it's just that one inning just
Yeah.
seems to always happen.
And it has gone up in
This
the
is an
air.
attempt.
That is Michelle Haverty. And that's a foul ball, but she
That looks
she's
like
conscious
another
that
good
she
hit
has.
there.
That's a
Down,
good
is it?
hit. That's gone out over third.
Oh,
And she's changed her mind. And Michelle Hopkins
Well, that's well, now
did
she can
really
go
well
if it was
getting back
tight,
to
was it
first
tight?
base there. So this is, Eddie, what you were talking about, getting the 2 out. It was caught outfield,
Yeah,
and they went for second to get Michelle out on the run. But good awareness by Michelle. Saw what was coming down the line and was able to turn and get back to first.
saw the danger. Was that a tag on first though? Was that a tag on second?
The ball was caught outfield.
Yeah, so the missed
Thrown
throw
in.
on first, she still could have went again. But again, look, it's 80 stages in the game.
I suppose they don't want Michelle advancing onto second,
No.
so they're happy enough to keep her back there on first. And that is 2 out in quick succession for Barntown. We have Laura up now to bat, and that is a high one.
again.
And Emma ready to catch them all day. Good 3 out, good and quick for Barntown. With no return from Breaffy.
Two teams being efficient now.
Like there's massive efficiency here. Like we are bottom of the 4th, 4-2,
Yeah.
short score and quick turnovers.
And we're not seeing the big hits that we normally see from both teams.
From both teams have some of the best batters in the game. It's,
I'd say the wind is playing a part in it.
Yeah,
Has
it's
to be
it's
better
pulling
parts.
Breaffy back into this advantage
Yeah.
of the big hit. It's not. It doesn't look like it's there for Barntown today, but Breaffy seem to be hitting lovely straight balls out. But again, they're not capitalising on it.
No.
That's obviously from the short infield play from third base and shortstop.
Again, we're seeing an 8 out of 9 good ball return from Emma Reddy. She's a massively impressive stat. Michelle Hopkins is not being left behind in that regard. It's definitely a battle.
We're in the top of the fourth now already, Alice. How does Bagenalstown used to cope with this pressure? I went only a 2-run lead.
I don't know. I can't remember. Memory's bad.
Staying on the fence.
I'd be more nervous than what they would. Sure, I suppose you just have to ride through it. You know, if you're nervous or things happen, you just have to and hope that
That
you
is
get
a big hit from Glen Barntown.
Yeah, well, the main thing is you don't
The
keep beating yourself
outfielder-
up about it, you know.
No,
You might have to
That's
pull
it.
back
It's
here.
it's
That might
tight
have been a
game.
foul.
2 blinks first.
Big hit there from the Glen Barntown batter, but just the wind is dragging it outfield on that third base line every day, every ball today. So they're going to have to be a little bit more careful with their higher balls.
That's a mistake.
That was unfortunate.
And she still has time. There again, she didn't panic.
Yeah, good
Still
calm
got the out.
control there from that backstop Olivia Toaster into her first base Breaffy. That relationship between backstop and first base develops massively through training, through
Does it?
constant
Yeah.
repetition.
Yeah, well, like she dropped the ball, it went behind her. She still spun around and still managed to get the out.
That is popped up in the air and got it again. Sheena King easily to first, just falling short again. They're finding, Barntown seems to be finding that pocket in front of Katie Kenny out left outfield. No chance for her to catch them, and
just dropping short.
just dropping short for her. But it suits this one base game.
But that's not from the try of Glen Barntown trying to hit it over her head now as well.
It's just dropping over.
Yeah,
The wind definitely
it's-
has
you
to
you
be.
can
Here,
see
Walters.
the energy behind the swings.
This
There's
is
a
a
mistake
high
here
one.
being made.
We
Someone's
get a
out.
double pay
Back
here.
to the
Yes.
And this is
Tag on first.
she tagged the runner. I would look at
that
that
an out?
as Sheena
If
definitely
that's an
out
out
there.
on first, that's a double.
Says that's what she was going for the double. It
Yeah.
should be on your.
Caught him
Sheena's
safe.
not
Caught her
moving.
safe.
That's another one for the AR. It looked like Sheena was out in transit there before she even got to the mat. So
Yeah, this
Breaffy
time we'll just go
might-
with the scramble of the feet. I'd give it to the runner.
it kind of seemed that Grania Fahy was slightly ahead of her base, so she met her in transit before they even got to the baseline. So I'd say Breaffy might have an issue with that out.
It's a bit close to the mat there, don't you think, Alice?
Yeah.
I think she might be punished for that.
I do find it sometimes when you have a fast pitcher that the players don't seem to recognise it and won't move back. Like if you have a fast pitcher,
There, she got punished for being right beside the mat.
you won't. They have no
beside
time.
the mat.
Yeah, they have no time to hit the ball.
Yeah, but
That
even
was,
because she was so on top of the mat,
Yeah.
her hands were
Like
there, and
this,
that's suiting
yeah.
Michelle.
Excellent inning from Breaffy again. That's 2 innings on return from Glen Barntown with no score. We're still standing at 4-2.
Anyone's game.
Anyone's game still. We're now heading into top of the 5th. We've 3 innings left. Lots can happen.
This
Yeah,
where,
ready.
as Alice said, this is where mistakes happen.
A lot of mistakes happen in this.
The nerves start
People
coming
just
in
go
now.
to sleep, I think, or they just.
It's
I
a
don't know.
7 innings game is a hard on the concentration, so you
It
can
is,
see
yeah.
how decision making gets affected.
And it's the first game of the season.
Yeah.
Here we have Olivia Toaster.
She's been batting very well.
She's batting very well, and she's like a rocket onto the bases, so she
She's
gets
right-
the ball
she's-
out of her
she's what
path
you
at all.
want to be
She'd be-
forced up. Once she gets that past third base, she's safe.
I'm surprised more of them not playing more ground balls, counter the wind, the high ball being caught.
Yeah, well,
But they're
that's
not playing.
The good bowler kind of takes that out of your hands. As a batter, if you're stepping up, you're trying to just connect with it. Sometimes you don't have the option of.
yeah, she is off. She's
Surfaces.
put it in the air.
That
now,
is
she- he's caught.
that is a great catch there. Kate Duggan, left outfield.
She's having a great game in third base.
She's been caught short a few times, but doing really, really well.
That's a few outs for Kate Duggan already, isn't
Yeah,
it, on third
yeah.
base? And they're outs.
That's
Nice
another one.
one,
It might go
slow.
past.
Yeah.
Kate Duggan again, covering, like I said, that third base line. She's hanging back as the left outfielder,
Yeah,
close into that infield. She's doing really well to stop that play there.
Yeah, well, this is Breaffy as like from what I know, they wouldn't be overly the biggest hitters, so this would really put Kate's Duggan game into play here, and it is showing on the field.
This is Breaffy for Breaffy.
Like if you can hit the ball out waist height, low and at waist height, you won't be cut out.
If you can hit waist height balls from most days, they're going to be very hard to be beaten.
And the ground is dry, how the ball will travel then once it hits it.
Yeah. But funny enough, the grass is very it's heavy out there, so the ball won't. I don't think the ball will travel on that grass quite well. It's lovely, and I think it bounces, but it won't go through that grass.
And that's good reading of that bowling from
Is that the first walk of the day?
This is the first walk on of the day.
Side of the mat that ball came in on.
Read very well. A lot of players will swing for that, myself included.
Now.
Eddie, you do wonders, won't you, Eddie?
No, great reading of that
That's a
bowling
tricky.
there. And you have to punish Emma Reddy makes mistakes so rarely. You have to be on the ball to punish them. So good from the Breaffy batter. And this is a high ball. And that's out to spilled by Yvonne Hanley. And Breaffy are moving in to get home.
Yeah.
And that is a great ball home, or into third base. Amanda Howland stops the second base runner, but Breaffy have got one in home. So now we have come back. We are now 4-3. And
Breaffy in a good position now with only one out.
Yeah.
Katie Kenny.
Is this the inning we've been talking about?
Never know.
That's two inside, is it? I
Inside,
believe, is it?
Yeah.
This is last bad ball.
For a bowler in this position, Alice, it's a good decision, isn't it? Let the ball roll away, take a breath, give yourself a bit of, compose yourself again.
Yeah, you have to.
There, and
Just exactly like she's done there, yeah.
I
Kira Walsh was stopping
drive
them.
my own daughter Nicola crazy when I said, take your time. She turned around, she gave me a look, and which said,
This is last bad ball.
that's
Again.
a walk,
Left
Yeah.
by Breaffy and another walk on. Indecision, I think, maybe from the referee.
yeah,
is it? Yeah, walk on.
No, she's giving it a walk on. So
this will tell now.
two
Now we have
walk-ons.
Breaffy in full bases with only one out.
Yeah.
One out, full bases, and up to bat we have
They should say-
Abercoyne.
They should
Emma
certainly
has to
level the game in this position. Now, what
Emma
they do
has
with
to
this?
settle down now, or
And
That's a good ball in
Yeah.
there now.
Abercoyne has a good strong stance. We could see a big hit from her.
Ooh, always played.
And it is just hit,
She's
so
gonna get
it's
in.
really important for that third base player to get in.
Yeah, take that advantage of the start.
That is,
That's
it's
batting
hard to
smart.
know. You really have to know who's
Yeah.
running on your bases. You need to know you have a quick runner on third that's going to get in home there.
yeah.
Great decision making again by Breaffy. They really have gotten their batting tactics right so far. And we have Michelle Hopkins
That's
out.
what you
And
want
that
from
is a big
Michelle
one.
right there. Is this two in? Potential two. Oh,
And
we
that has
haven't.
gone over Yvonne
So now they
Hanley's
can
head.
still settle now if they can, because they haven't got the
Breaffy
out.
have gotten one.
Go back, Michelle. Oh, she didn't know.
Two
Good one.
Two home for Breaffy, and that's been, so we are now up to 4 for this inning.
There's the hit at the right time, and it looks like Barntown are the ones that are nervous outfield now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
That's a
two.
good
That's
turn.
two drops and two walks in this inning alone, is it?
Yeah. The Breaffy players are targeting over Yvonne Hanley's
There's another
head,
inside one,
centre
inside ball.
outfield. We played Breaffy in the semi-final, and it was a very similar approach, hitting out over that centre outfield. There's so much space to cover there.
Take that one.
And
Yeah,
this is
get
up.
yourself on second.
And Vanessa Howland gathers that easily. And we are now 2 out.
You can kind of see these balls coming on the inside with Emma now at the moment, because she is trying some.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's trying to cut off these runs now. Have we got one on third base as well, or just Michelle on second?
Second, the runner came in.
We have a free base on first. And up batting we have Laura Williams. Laura
Looks like a
Williams
good hit.
knows that she has the first base free, and she's gone for that.
And Michelle's got into third as well, I believe. Here's another in.
A runner in.
And
as
another
well.
in.
How quickly the game can change. That's what I said, if you lose a bit of concentration,
Yeah.
That's
Or a
5
few.
home. 5 home in this inning for Breaffy.
or a few
Big
calls
return in
going
an All-Ireland
against you,
final.
yeah.
Breaffy now with a runner on first and a runner on third. Second base is free.
I don't think Michelle moved. I think she's on second. Is she still?
She may have stepped back.
Foul! To left!
Case place now. Glen Barntown tried to settle back down again.
Yeah, well, the runners, if I think they are, they're on first and second, so yeah, they have a bit of time to get this out now.
That's up in the air.
If she's on third, though.
And that's a big run.
There's the catch.
Hanley
Good
getting
catch from
everyone.
Yvonne Hanley.
Good catch by Yvonne Hanley there, but it's up to Michelle to try and get in, get one more run, and was unsuccessful there.
New
Good
leader.
catch for Yvonne Hanley. A few have gotten over her head for this inning, so she'll be happy to go in and settle herself there.
And
Now we walk away.
Just like that, Breaffy's that they're getting in 5 runs.
Just like that. So we're now at 7-5, or 7-4, sorry, at the bottom of the 5th.
I think this is the first time Glen Barntown's really been asked a question now in a final in the past few years, is it? The juggernaut.
I might disagree with that, but
Yeah.
we'll.
Well, no, with the tides, generally you'd see Glen Barntown try to step away from teams, and now Breaffy's that they're putting it up to them.
Well, that's what you would expect to see in a final.
Oh yeah, most
You know,
definitely.
it's not.
Just a change in the bowling stats there. 13 out of 19 for Emma Reddy, as opposed to just having 1 or 2 bad balls in the previous 3 innings. So just a bit of a blip for her, which is very rare, but lots to play still. Emma Reddy up to bat. I find as a bowler sometimes a good bat can help settle you. And that is nice from her.
That's what Emma Reddy really wanted there, wasn't it?
Yeah.
After
Give
that,
her plenty of time, get to
a few
first.
walks, it's just to get herself on first.
Yeah. And that's it's a great bat because it's just short of Katie Kenny out over left outfield. So now we have Anne Hanley up. That seemed like a little bit of an indecision there from Anne. It was. It seemed like a training. Oh, Vanessa Howland, sorry.
Breaffy need to try now to keep down the score to capitalise on the runs that they've gotten.
Yeah, well, if we're looking at it now, we have a left-handed batter.
Yeah.
And if we get the catch, then you
That was a
block
miss
the
from
base.
Vanessa,
Yeah.
and
There we go. She made a mistake then, threw that ball away.
Before she tagged.
it wasn't clear that she had tagged the first base there, but I think
The run off the line it was, but she was.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
She
She was
almost
thinking
made a
of-
mistake.
She was thinking of where she was going to throw the ball
Yeah.
next, and that was the third base to stop Emma
And this
from
is the
going.
lapse of concentration that
Yeah.
can happen
Yeah.
in the 5th inning.
I'm sure
Um,
first base is thinking about that now. I got lucky.
Yeah, good out
Imagine
there
if
for
you just
Breaffy.
stopped running.
Yeah, and went throw the ball next to you on the first
Everything
base.
got past, yeah.
That's the new tactic for 2021, Eddie. That's a good hit, Glen Barntown, and
That's a
good
catch.
catch.
So we're in it.
Emma Reddy,
Just
bit
up.
indecisive there on third base. Lovely catch again, Katie Kenny out left outfield. And that's 2 out for Glen Barntown, but
Yeah,
no
you'd be
home.
happy for Breaffy now at the moment. You only have Emma on third base and you have
Yes,
2
2
outs.
out, yeah.
So yeah, this is a big turn in the game.
This is the instance, Eddie, where you would definitely go for the out, sacrifice that 1 run,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
that is a big
easy.
hit. Now we have Anne Hanley
There's a catch.
caught, and she got Emma in home
Emma
though.
should be, Yeah, that's exactly where we want to be in
Yeah.
Breaffy's position.
Yeah.
What a turnaround for 1 inning.
Now 5-7, top of the 6th.
Now the
Glen
hardest job
Barntown
is to maintain that now.
Yeah, it's Breaffy's first time in the lead, so
Lead, you
now
know.
it's the pressure swung back onto them now.
They
It's
have
up
to
to them to
maintain
get
it.
out and have another good round of bats, and we've seen this with Carrick and we've seen it with Glen Barntown. When they had the opportunity to get this few runs in, they panicked.
Yeah, both teams making today's finals. Breaffy overcome Adamstown to advance, and then Glen Barntown beat Iron Eagles of Cavan, both to get to the All-Ireland finals here.
It's a good final so far because there's no team actually walking away with it.
It'd be hard to
Which-
call even
yeah,
still.
It's not the
They're
big
now up to bat.
30 or 40 runs in.
Helen
Yeah,
Gallagher.
this is a proper game of chess, and I think it's because of that wind again.
Yeah.
It's taking out these
It is,
big
yeah.
hits, and it's asking us, the short game players, like what do you do in field and how do you do it?
That's better from already that time. And
Shortstop
that might.
again, Kate Duggan.
Kate Duggan.
Is that a drop?
More spacious
So
laughing
it's
anyway.
down anyway.
Kate Duggan
But again, it's the right play for the shortstop. You know, didn't go past her.
It
Sometimes you
yeah, I
can't do
think it
anything
just
about
got in ahead of Kate Duggan, just bounced just off the baseline and just to her, but she got that into first base good and quick. First base runner for them for Breaffy, and next batter up is Helen Gallagher.
I think this is going to go to the wire, do you?
Yeah.
Eddie? Like 2 innings left each.
Amanda Howland doing well there on third base. Not a whole lot
High
coming
ball.
down the line to Amanda today.
No.
And that is gone.
Yeah, how far does
High.
that go? Is it a-
And Kate Duggan is backing up and straight into her hands, and a gorgeous catch from Kate Duggan there. And into Amanda to stop the run on second. So Breaffy have a runner on second, but
1 out.
One out. So look again, stay settled, Breaffy. Get yourself on that base. You have second base protecting you, let's say. You still
Go for
okay,
high
second
one,
has
yeah.
to go.
Another
Second
high
can go
ball.
to third now.
And great catch there. Great catch. That's Ashton Walsh, right outfield. Lovely catch from her. And you can see Emma is talking to the team. I think they want to walk away from this with no home for Breaffy and just get back in and regroup again.
Yeah, well, they still have last bats as well, so if we're thinking about null and void in the last inning, Emma only got 1 run in, so Breaffy can still get the run in. It chalks it off, even though with the last bats for Barntown.
Breaffy should be smart now. We'll just go for first base. Keep it down and go for first.
Right.
No.
This is
Is it fell?
no
Yeah,
dropped.
and a spill there from
There's no
Anne
names
Hanley,
again.
frustrated
Got away with that
with
one.
himself. And it is hard, and Eddie, we said it in the first game, no one drop nor one catch wins or loses a match.
No,
So
we're seeing multiple
Yeah.
drops from Barntown. I wonder if that's starting to play in their heads.
Well, it is a team event, so like if you drop it, own
Yeah,
it
but
and just
that
get
is
on
a
with it.
big hit.
from Michelle.
Michelle Hopkins
And
That's
it's
straight
easy
into
catch.
Emma Reddy, and that's 3 out. So Breaffy need to try and get the second player in.
No.
Good recovery from Barntown there. They got
Yeah.
the 1 run. They maintained the lead briefly, but this is Barntown's chance now.
No, yeah.
Yeah, they have 2 bats left compared to Breaffy's 1, so if they can bring it back to 3 runs in this inning, it is going to go to the wire now.
I think there's far more high balls than any of us expected, but I think that's just down to the quality of the bowler.
Yeah,
The batters just don't have the control.
If Breaffy pull out 3 outs on this one,
Then it'll be down. Definitely down.
1 run scored there.
It's a good game.
yeah, very good game. This is the inning, isn't it?
When we're
There.
in neutral, we're sitting
Yeah.
behind it. Doesn't we can relax and do it.
Better from Emma Reddy that time. There was
Yeah.
8 out of 9.
Happy
Good
enough
balls.
to be sitting here, not
Yeah.
out there at the moment.
Is Yvonne Hanley up to bat? Yvonne.
Should be caught.
No.
Drop.
Just scrambled away from Katie Kenny there over third. Yvonne Hanley easily onto first.
Good start from Barntown. Same play happens though as well. They can punish it on second base, so it's nothing to panic about just yet.
Yeah, Amanda Howland up to bat. This is
Nice down
a
the line.
nice
Yeah.
out to
Oh.
Helen
Oh.
Gallagher.
Good
Unlucky
effort,
Nearly
good
out.
catch.
Nearly had it.
There's the Hanley rod now.
Yeah. And second and first now.
And we have Sheena King up to bat. So we have a runner on first and second. This
looks
is
like it's down toward Alice, does it?
Yeah.
This ball.
trademark Glynn Barntown are filling the bases here.
Mm. I'm not sure if they got the right batter that they want here at the moment.
We've third base is free still, so
yeah,
we're
yeah,
still
but we
trying
might
to
get
push on.
we might get Hanley running down the third. She looks like she wants to hit it down that third line.
And we have a big hitter next in Kira Waters, so if Sheena can move the bases around, it'll bode well for Glynn Barntown.
Yeah, but I would be between second and first, the ball, not down the third.
Yeah,
and
you
sec-
want to break up
Yeah.
that run line, don't you? There's that third ball line.
Yeah. If they can block it on the third base.
There's the
Yeah.
out.
That is the
He's tagged him anyway.
out.
So yeah,
Chrissy,
there's-
our
Yeah.
umpire there, is
that's that batter that came into that position. But you have the big hitter coming in next.
Yeah.
But
that was
you
good
probably wanted the
composure.
big batter coming in now.
Good composure from Laura Williams there on third base.
Yep.
Do you know, Yvonne was barreling down that baseline to her.
Yeah.
Do you know, it is easy fumble a ball under that pressure, so good stuff from her. Kira Walters now.
Good time to have a lefty.
Good time to have lefties, right?
Could double you out though.
And that is a big hit from Kira Waters. And we're going to see where that's landing outfield. We're not sure if that was batted. Safe on second.
And there's no runner in.
And Glynn Barntown with that one in. And that fell just short of our outfield player. So Glynn Barntown again, bases loaded, one runner in.
Yeah. One
And
out then,
no
isn't
out.
it?
One out.
Yeah.
One out.
Good position for Glynn Barntown now. But they need the runs.
Kate Duggan, big hitter.
She hasn't been hitting well today so far, has she? Been feeling well. So you notice that as she stepped away from the mat now
Yeah.
from earlier on in the game.
Bit of a high
But
swing.
still, she's not far enough away from me. I prefer to come back towards the catcher
Yeah. I was just
rather
looking
than
at
out
the feet
wide.
close to the
Yeah,
mat.
yeah. Rather than to the
It's good bowling from Michelle. This might be Kate's last good ball. You can't tell exactly what the referee calls are. We're a bit far away. And that is a big hit from Kate Duggan. She's going to try and get someone in home here. She's
That double,
Katie's in
that's a
home.
double, that's a
Yeah.
double. Home. She got it as well.
treble.
Great play.
Everyone.
That was great play. 3 out,
That was
1
3
home
out
for
and
Glynn
1 play.
Barntown.
Yeah.
That's a catch, second base and home.
They were on
They're-
1 out, so
they're
it's
very-
4 out. Sheena had no
Yeah.
choice but go. But
You don't see a lot of that.
No.
That's great play from Breaffy.
you can see the Breaffy team definitely riled up here. They're definitely
Did
up
they
for
get
it.
two in?
One in for Glynn Barntown.
One in, I think.
No, they had bases loaded on that.
Yeah, didn't get anyone in though, did it?
We'll double check this score. It was 1 or 2 in that time. Breaffy massively up for this game. They've been knocking on the door the last few years. Haven't quite managed to make it past the semi-final stage. I know their manager Colin feels very confident this year. Considers Breaffy one of the 2 top best teams in the country over the last few years. Predicts Breaffy win by 3. So yeah, we're just double checking on Glynn Barntown's score. We're looking at 6-8 to Breaffy right now. And that was a good bat down third baseline, gathered by Kate Duggan, but the runner has gotten onto first base.
So yeah, if Breaffy have these 2 runs and they're after settling down with their first batter out on the base, you know, what would you be thinking, Alice? You're thinking 2-3 runs, give yourself a 5-point gap.
At least
If you can get.
Yeah, if you can
Yeah.
get it, at least you should
You'll
be giving
take
yourself
2
that.
in
Yeah,
any way.
take any runs at this stage.
Yeah.
But to give
Just
yourself,
short for Emma.
especially when the Glynn Barntown are coming in last to bat, anything can happen on the last bat.
Yeah.
Yeah, Glynn Barntown are going to have to pull on their experience of 5 All-Irelands in a row.
That's another catch.
And that is
isn't it?
a
catch.
lovely
Yeah.
catch from Kira Waters on second.
She went back, did she? Is it still? Oh,
She's back.
sensible by Breaffy.
Yeah.
sensible.
So again, like we're saying, there's the option to get that 2 out, so the runners have to be so sharp at where the ball is at all times. So good stuff, 1 out for Breaffy. 1 out for them, yeah.
Yeah.
Breaffy, sorry.
And if this girl bats the way she's been batting, it's hard down toward. Once she doesn't put it in the air, they should find
Yeah.
themselves on bases the first and second.
And that is Olivia Toaster
Is it?
goes down. Glenn Barntown going for the out on
There you go,
second.
there's first and second.
Breaffy looking to fill the bases. So yeah, we're still standing at 8-6 here.
You can see the nerves is happening inside here as well.
We saw a lot of intervention from the referee in the men's game, just clarifying some rules, but this seems to have gone very smoothly for all the officials.
In the air.
There's one up.
Foul, is it? Foul.
You really wanted to even put the ball out there and get first and second down to second and third.
Yeah. 2 out now, isn't it?
2 out now, yeah.
2 out.
Pressure's back on Breaffy.
They need to get the 1 second base home.
Yeah, even
Needs to
that,
get a
that,
run.
that one run
One,
gives
yeah.
them a 3-point gap in
Yeah.
the last round of bats.
Up to bat, we have Helen Gallagher
Oh, nice
from
hit.
Breaffy. And
She
that has
gets the
gone
throw.
out and just
Yeah,
coming
on third.
to the feet of Kate Duggan.
Oh, she's in.
Kate is so quick to get the ball in, but that runner did well to get on to third and is safe.
Now to have 3 bases loaded.
This is a
Big
real
hitter now if
opportunity.
he can get one
Yeah.
to let it up.
Real opportunity for Breaffy here.
This is the pressure.
And 2 out.
And who do we have up to bat? Is Helen Gallagher. I know there's nerves right across Mayo.
Or at least hit it somewhere that at least one runner can come in if you're caught on your last one.
I think there's nerves coming across this truck as well. Is that?
And both teams playing really good rounders, really enjoyable to watch, very entertaining. I hope everyone is enjoying the live stream. We've lots of people who wanted to take the road, and that is a third out
that's
for Glynn Barntown. That is great bowling from them already.
They still have the 2 runs for them. It's
That
look,
was a
it's-
good
it's
opportunity though
seven
from
innings, and Glynn Barntown only have 6 runs. A lot to ask, but if any team can do it, it's Glynn Barntown. So
Glynn
I
Barntown
think
have
we're
yet
looking at a
to
draw.
Glynn Barntown have yet to score more than 2 in any innings. So we had 2 in the first 2, then Breaffy kept them scoreless for 2 innings, and then 1 in each of the 5th and 6th. So they will have to turn their form of the day to get more than 2. If we have a draw here, we will go to 2 extra innings, and still a draw after that, it will go down to innings 1. So as we currently stand,
as we were. I hate to happen
as we
when
currently stand, we're
3
all
bases.
square on innings 1 as well. So it can't go. There'll have to be a winner on innings 1, because if it goes to a draw, Glynn will have won this inning. So we'll definitely have a decider here today.
We didn't think we'd be talking like that, did we?
Yeah, like we mentioned, Castlebar have been really strong in rounders. We've Tom and Mary Higgins from Castlebar who couldn't come over today, so watching from home, and lots of the supporters of both these teams.
Foul.
Almost caught by a Glynn Barntown supporter. Won't be drafted in for the men's or mixed.
Well, that would have fan earlier might be a football player, wouldn't it? So Emma's under a massive amount of pressure here. 2 foul balls.
That's 2 foul, yeah.
Michelle has an option to do whatever she wants here now. So. And she did it.
And that is a fair ball, and you can hear the
There's the
excitement
ride.
from Michelle and the frustration from Emma as she walks off. The Breaffy team are getting closer and closer to that first ever
There's a
ladies
massive-
title.
That is a massive out with the last round of bats.
That is a big, and it's very deserved for Michelle
And now we
Hopkins,
have the
who's had a
left-handed
stellar
batter up
day.
behind.
We now have 1 out. Next up to bat, Vanessa Howland. And again, like you say, Eddie, left-handed batter running to first base is always a tough one.
Oh, you fill up that side now and you go for the out.
Breaffy edging closer and closer, trying to hold her nerve. I do not envy that sideline.
No.
And that is a big hit from Vanessa Howland.
And
Oh,
Scott.
Pot. Pot beautifully there from, I think that's Michelle Harity on the
It's all down now to
centre
nerves.
field.
Yeah, Breaffy has a lot of patience here now, don't they? If they just keep the head, they have
The
We are
pitcher
currently-
three runs have to
Yeah.
get in on one life.
We are
The
Not
pitcher-
on the basis.
has been done though before, Eddie.
Has been.
The pitcher now and the batter and the fielders are all nervous.
We have empty bases, 2 out. Breaffy need one more to take home this win.
This is it.
And it's gone up in the air. And it is
Great
gathered.
catch,
Michelle.
great catch from him.
I don't think
Olivia
anybody thought
Toaster.
Breaffy was going to do this.
No,
And that is
a
for
great
the
win
first
for him.
time in 5 years we have a new ladies senior championship winner. The Breaffy team are absolutely thrilled there on the sideline. We talk about Glynn Barntown. It's hard in any sport to win 5 in
Oh,
a row. It's a massive achievement. Tough on those teams and those girls. They've had a huge amount of success. You know, it was a great day today, but Breaffy were up for it. They were
Yeah.
absolutely clued in. They had done their homework.
Give it to both teams. It was a very good final. Like 8-6 in a final is exceptional,
Yeah, big time.
big time.
And the big thing as well, like both of these teams had their momentums from last year, and the momentum wasn't there this year. So who had to step up? And it was a great chance for Breaffy to do it, and they stepped ahead and they done it. For me, I'd give Michelle the lady of the match.
I think you couldn't look anywhere else. I think her batting was great. I think she's a massive advocate for the game, and coming from Castlebar and bringing it into Breaffy, and you know what they've started up there is great. Her bowling has been exceptional all season. I know we faced them and it was tough to get a hit off her, so great stuff for her. She had it in. And Emma had one or two innings that didn't go quite to plan, but also an exceptional bowler, so I think it was really down to the two of them today.
Yeah, especially with that win behind them as
Yeah.
well. You took the big hit and now the game. It was up to the bowlers and so Michelle edged it for me. Big shout out to Kate Duggan though as well.
Is
for
it
the
down
match.
to
She
an
was
awful lot
excellent
of
today.
games are down to the pitcher and catcher?
Yeah.
That's just the way the game's going. If you have good games, like with both pitchers have good games, you know, that tells the tale on the
But we're-
story of it.
We're still looking at just one inning. There was a difference in this game, and that one
I
inning
saw,
was
yeah.
the difference. Was the 2 walk-ons and a couple of drops
Yeah.
in that end, and that was the 5 innings.
And that's
the
what
5 runs.
That's what happens in the games.
So if we want to just look back through for anyone that's at home, the first inning Glynn Barntown won 2-0, the second inning Glynn Barntown won 2-0. It looked like they were going to railroad this team. Breaffy came back, took the third inning 2-0, then held them a 0-all draw for the fourth inning, but that fifth inning 5-1 for Breaffy, and I think it killed off Glynn Barntown's spirit coming back. They only managed to get one in the sixth inning and none in the seventh inning. So that fifth inning, again, same as we saw it yesterday in the intermediate, we saw it in the bends. There can be one real game changer.
And as I said, fourth, fifth, and sixth innings are a nightmare to get by in any game, 7 innings game.
Mystic Alice.
No, I've been there too many times.
Yeah, well, we've all been there. Like we know.
Just as we wait for the presentation, what does this mean for the rest of the teams in the senior ladies? I know the Limekiln ladies will be listening in, the Bagnallstown team, and my own in Adamstown. Does this mean that there's finally a chink in the armour of Glynn Barntown?
Well,
Teams can have a real go at it now for next
No,
year.
it just means to me, it's like there's when you're always kind of at the top of your game in your head, you're kind of always the team that everyone wants to get and beat. We were in that position, and until someone else catches it, and then it goes on to another team. That's just the nature of the game. No, I would think that the game is improving, and we will have more than one good team in the competition now. We will have a few good teams in the competition. That's what you need, don't you, Eddie?
Yeah.
You need teams that are close together to make it interesting, and not just one team walking away with.
And because of obviously COVID and the delays, this is the 2020
Yeah.
All Ireland Championship, but we're starting the 2021 season in the men's mixed and seniors next week.
Yeah.
How do Glynn Barntown turn around and face back into a whole nother tournament in the next 7 days? Or do you think that they have a massive advantage, both teams, because they've been playing at this high level while the rest of us are maybe just getting up to speed with the new season?
They're just Glen Barntown will bounce back. They all bounce back.
yeah.
That's if you're playing this length of time as Glen Barntown has been playing, and even Castlebar Breaffy, whichever at the earlier stage, and us and Limekiln, you'd be disappointed for a few days,
Yeah,
and you'd be kicking yourself. You should have done this and you should have done that. But then after that, if your game is coming up, you knuckle down and you get back into it.
Yeah,
have to get back.
you're going off this pitch upset, but you're coming back next week angry.
Yeah.
You're a team on a mission because you want to go back and get those trophies back, and the likes of Emma and stuff like that. These are kids that are well capable of saying, scratch that, we'll go again. Let's go for another 4 in a row. And they're the team that's well capable of it. Now what we're seeing in Breaffy and the likes of that, these are new teams coming up. Adamstown as well, they're another one that's coming. They're all thriving. But they all want to come here and win it. We're looking at a shift in the men's as well, with Carrick and Glynn Barntown coming into it.
We're seeing some of the Glynn Barntown team there. Sheena King and Paul Cooper, both originally from Adamstown, just taking the loss there. It is tough. It's tough on the sideline, but like you say, both teams will draw a line.
As you said, you can see scenes like that being upset. To me, if a team is not upset, there wasn't something wrong. So that to me is just a normal reaction, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
You know, you have to, if you don't react, I don't think you're there for the game itself.
We were in a position with this before where we could have done 3 in a row, and I think what we found out that day, that adrenaline before the game got to us, because we could have actually done the 3 with
There's
the
a
girls,
lot of hype. Yeah.
the girls, the women and the men, or the mixed. And I don't know if this is playing a part on them. They came up and they could have thought they were doing a 3 in a row. With the momentum last year they were playing, you would have assumed they could have stepped through it. But just to start the season, I don't know, is that catching them out? But they had better ideas of today at the moment, and now that's 2 finals, 2 losses.
Sometimes being at the top and everyone thinking that you're going to do the 5 in a row, 3 in a row, there's a lot of pressure on the teams that's in that position. Yeah, well, so you know, it's hard to box that and get it right.
They're under massive pressure now for mixed as well.
Yeah, but not to talk about Glynn Barntown losing. It's more about Breaffy have won this game, and like phenomenally so.
Yeah, and they've been tipping on the edge of it for the last 3-4 years. Breaffy have.
Well,
like they're being beaten in the semi-finals for a few years, and they were very disappointed over 1 or 2 defeats that they had in semi-final, where they seemed that they should have won it, where they should, and for them now to come back today, you know, it's great for them, and it will boost their ratings and their membership, and we're still struggling with our membership, and you know that
it does. And like they're a new enough club and they started in 2017, but there is all of that experience from the Castlebar.
Oh yeah, I remember playing against Michelle and Hoppy in Castlebar years ago, and a few other women I recognise or don't recognise their names, but I recognise their faces on the field. But like they came down to us, I don't know, a few years ago we were in the league, and they had to play 3 matches down in Ballin. Had to play 3 other teams, ourselves and Ballin and someone else, and they were out the night before. They came down and they lettered us off the field. 3 teams, they won the 3 games. So that just goes to show the calibre that they have over that side of the country.
Yeah, it goes to show with Breaffy today. In my eyes, they were massive underdogs against this Glynn Barntown team, and they're after turning them over.
Yeah, not going to lie, I would have probably shaded Glynn Barntown for this team, but I think after the 3rd inning, you could see how much Breaffy wanted, and they were full of confidence coming in, and like most teams might play down their confidence, but they were vocal about their confidence. They were absolutely going to put it up to Glynn Barntown, and it paid off, and there was no nerves. They looked like they really enjoyed it.
You could see that with the bat,
They looked like they had like complete freedom with their batting, and that was what changed it for them. The first 2 innings they tried to play Glynn Barntown's game, and then they came back in the 3rd, remaining scoreless, and took off.
But yeah, the batting was a big telltale sign. They were a bit nervous in the first inning or 2. As we said, Breaffy were struggling to get themselves onto bases, but then you could just see the hands getting loose, and then they were just going after them. It was, and then it just started working.
The high ball was a killer.
Yeah. They tested Glynn Barntown's catching, and then the drops and the panic started happening, and it worked in Breaffy's favour, and sometimes it works in other teams' favours. But again, Breaffy massive underdogs today for me, and anyway, and congratulations to them. Again, Michelle Hopkins, big smile on her face every day, every game. I've hit her a few times at the ball by accident.
No, Eddie, you didn't hit her by accident. If you hit a pitcher, you're going deliberately to hit a pitcher.
So we're just going to head now to the medal presentation.
Everybody, I want to congratulate Glynn Barntown and Breaffy on an absolutely fantastic game. If you were listening to me earlier, anyone who was here when at the end of the men's game, I said it was a matter of inches. Well, I'm going to go further this time. It was centimetres. That's how well matched the two teams were. You're a credit to both your clubs, you're a credit to both your provinces. It was an outstanding game of ladies rounders, and I'm delighted to say that we were streaming this live today because hopefully we're going to use this game to teach the future generations how to play rounders. It was an outstanding game, so I think a round of applause for everybody there. Glynn Barntown have been outstanding champions for the last 4 years. Absolutely outstanding. And you weren't very far away again today. If I was looking at the game, the fifth innings, maybe you might regret because it was 5 runs scored by Breaffy in the fifth innings. Just going through it, let's say Kate Duggan, outstanding outfield. All right. Amanda Howland, Ciara Waters, and in the 7th innings when it was really necessary, like you got him out for, you got Breaffy out for, what was it, 0. So and when the pressure was really on, like it was absolutely outstanding. And I would safely say we had the best 2 pitchers on show so far today in Emma Reddy and in Michelle Hopkins. Absolutely outstanding. And as always, what both teams want, they want a fair referee, and we had an outstanding referee here in Anne-Marie Brennan. So we have a little presentation. And not forgetting the base umpires, because as you know, one mistake by them could turn a game. So again, I would like to thank the 3 base umpires for the outstanding job they did today. All right. Now, I'm going to call on the Glynn Barntown ladies captain, Amanda Howland, please. So you take your mic and you call all your
Emma ready? Yvonne Hanley? Vanessa Howland? Chloe Doyle? Kate Duggan? Sheena King? Anne Hanley? Ciara Waters? Ashleen Walsh? Chloe Kern? Becky Doyle? Kate O'Connor? And Katrina Walsh? And Sarah McGuinness? Well done, Sarah.
Now, Chris wants to get a photograph.
Girls, can you just put the medals around her neck and just get a photo of these here, please? Just here, front of the table.
Front of the table?
Yeah, stand front row, back row, standing on the kneelers.
certainly looking forward to the next installment on the 11th and 12th of September. I no doubt both of you will be back. Really looking forward.
Back row stand and front row kneel, please.
Just say a few things about this crowd now. Briefly.
Just going to say a few words about this team as well.
Okay, just before I called Breaffy captain Grania Fahy, just about the game. First two innings, no score, and I thought this is going to go to form, and I'm glad you proved me wrong. And I'm delighted to say I've just checked there. This is the first time that Breaffy have won the ladies' senior title, so heartiest congratulations to you. And no small measure to Hoppy. I hope I can call you Hoppy, Michelle. That's all right. And let's say Olivia Toaster there at catcher did a really good job there too. Okay. And Magella, not forget Magella. Let's say the second out that is so vital in the seventh innings. So well done. Okay, and Avril there as well. So well done again. Okay. Right. So Grania, will you come in now and do the necessary here, please?
Olivia Toaster. Hoppy, Michelle Hopkins. Avril Coyne.
Thanks, yeah.
Laura Williams. Katie Kenny. Ronnie Gavin. Magella Haverty. Helen Gallagher. Anya Pascal. Yeah, Paul, you better start making your way up. Paul and Leonard. It's working. Woo! Olivia Leonard. Karen O'Neill. And Helena McCarty.
Just before the cup is presented, I want to make personal congratulations to Kate O'Connor, who gave two outstanding renditions of the national anthem. It brought me to, I have to say, it brought me to tears the last time. So well done, Kate. Okay, now all yours. The trophies are all yours. Speech.
Okay, just want to say a massive thank you to everybody. everybody, all our supporters, all the support we've got for the past couple of weeks. We'll start with Cullum and Seamus and Steve. Cullum is Mr. Breaffy, as everybody knows. He is Rounders. We started back in 2017 getting seniors back, and I originally played with Castlebar, as a lot of these did. I won with Castlebar. I coached some of them at Castlebar. But it was absolutely great to be able to come back under the umbrella of the Breaffy Rounders Club, which is so great, and to bring loads of these here today. And we want to thank everybody that comes out and trains with us, all the support that we get, but especially you guys. It's been an absolute pleasure, and I love playing with them. And we just hope that it goes from strength to strength. And like that, as Michael said, it was a brilliant game of Rounders. Thank you to Glynn Barntown. They've been brilliant champions for the past 4 years. And we were out here to win because we have had so many close encounters in the past number of years, and we were just so close. And today we were just absolutely delighted to do it and bring it over the line. And finally, for the first Breaffy Ladies All-Ireland title, we were absolutely delighted. 3 cheers for Glynn Barntown. Hip hip. Hooray! Hip hip. Hooray! Hip hip. Hooray!
Okay, I'll bring that, don't worry. Thanks so much, Steve. No, I don't have the cup. He's just
Lovely words from Breaffy team captain Grania Fahy, and once again congratulations to the Breaffy team bringing the CJI Cup back to Mayo for the first time in the Breaffy club, and a great game, and commiserations to Glynn Barntown. We are back with one more game. Glynn Barntown are vying for their 3rd game of the day against Earn Eagles of Cavan in the mixed senior trophy. So we'll be back at just before 4 o'clock for our final game.
Lovely. Will we come back to the line?
Everybody looking?
Right, now let's get and give a big cheer. You ready? 3, 2,